Y'all tapped in with the Head of the Game podcast. Yeah, once again, we got a controversial discussion that we got to talk about this morning. So without further ado, y'all ready the title? Let's get right into it. This is for all my young cats out there, all my young people out there. You know, this is generally for everybody, but especially my young cats, you know, that's getting out into the world and trying to find their way, you know, trying to acquire an occupation, you know, a job, you know, a new opportunity, trying to make your way. These are a lot of things. When I was y'all age, I had to kind of figure out and learn the hard way. So let's get right into it, right? So let's address the elephant in the room, right? Lots of jobs in this employment climate, right? Lots of different jobs. Somewhat hard to find, or not even hard to find, but hard to obtain, right? Because if you go online, like Indeed or Craigslist, there's lots of different listings, especially, you know, depending on what field you're looking up under. There's some things you can come across, right? But I'm gonna give y'all the OG strategy of getting a job fast. I'm gonna tell y'all the very first time I got my very first job, right? I was about 20 years old. It was at McDonald's. Now this is an unconventional way of doing it, but I'm just gonna use this example to show you the nature of what I'm trying to get at, right? So I walk into the McDonald's. There's the manager, and what I do is I talk to the manager, and I'm asking him, hey, are y'all hiring? He doesn't say no, and he doesn't say an emphatic yes. He just says, hey, look, what's your name? Come back next week, we can talk. Come back next week. I ask him again. He's like, oh, okay, I remember you. All right, come back next week. So this is probably week 3. Come back a third time. He tells me to come back one more time in the 4th week. And in the 4th week, I sit down. I got an interview, right? My bad, guys. You just don't know how to drive, man. So he sits me down, I get the job. Now, the reason why I say it's unconventional is because didn't fill out no application, didn't fill out no W-2s. I already got pretty much set up to get the uniform and so on and so forth. I get it, it's McDonald's, nobody wants to, and I don't want to say nobody, right? A job's a job. You got to start from somewhere, right? Especially if you're a young person. But this is how to break, how can I say, this is how to break the mold, this is how to break through. And I'm not saying always, this is a guarantee. It's effective though, if you do it enough times. So what you do is, rather online or in person, you go into an establishment or you fill out the application online. That's the easy part. The hard part, which shouldn't be hard, but it's the most effective or most important part, is getting a hold of a manager, right? Now I get it. If you have no experience, then the way you're gonna have to quote unquote sell yourself is intangibles, attributes, things that complement. Now I can't lie, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I finesse some of my application. I finesse some of my employment history, just due to the fact that it's hard to get a job without no previous employees, right? But if you want to just keep it plain Jane, straight down the middle, what you want to do is you want to sell yourself, quote unquote. You feel me? I don't want y'all to get that. Characteristics, attributes, abilities, intangibles, things that an employer wants to put somebody in that equation to create a more healthier work environment, right? So if you say, I work well with others, I'm on time, I'm diligent and consistent, I'm always open to learn, I want to grow within inside of the company and just become a more useful person, just in general, right? If you give a macro perspective, you feel me, of your intentions, instead of just, hey, I'm broke, I need a job, I'm just looking for an opportunity for somebody to give me a chance. That may not be convincing enough, because argument could be made, hey, anybody could, that's placed in that position could obviously say that answer. So on a professional aspect, and that's the key word, you want to put yourself in a professional context, so that way if they do give you a shot or a chance, hey, it could go a long way. Now I know in this age now, especially, you zennials, you zennials, you young bucks, maybe y'all a little nervous to walk up to somebody and actually ask for a manager and be confrontational, right? I don't know. But you got to get outside of that. You got to get outside of that, especially if you're trying to win, you're trying to break through, you're trying to get your foot in the door, so that way you can have enough experience to invest in yourself and live your life and get a crib and get a car note and, build up these characteristics so you could be placed in a position to have certain advantages and stuff like that, right? So I'll just say all that to say is that, it's about the details you put on the application, but I'm just telling y'all why just sitting up there getting on your laptops and going on Microsoft Word and then crunching together this extravagant resume, right? You're on YouTube trying to build up a resume and you're looking up different PowerPoints and strategies and, oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing something productive. Which I'm not gonna sit up there and lie, you feel me? Like, you do want on paper to be have great presentation, great representation. But that's only half the battle. That's to get you through the door. But to stay in the room, you feel me? You got to know how to live up to what's on that piece of paper. That's just facts. You feel me? Gotta be able to live up to that piece of paper. Because if not, then they're gonna go like this. They're gonna look up. They're gonna look back down, and they're gonna be like, yeah, this is a cognitive, dissonance on what I'm seeing here and what I'm seeing there. You feel me? So you don't want that kind of impression. But with that being said, comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. Thoughts, concerns, etc. Put those below. I'm up out of here. Thanks for watching. I'm gone.